How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Just so you know, this is my drink of choice, Crystal Geyser water and Celsius 0 calorie. Mr. Karl over here has himself a tequila high noon and a bottle of Kirkland vodka.
Which I just drank it before we started.
He just poured it into that cup right there. He's drinking straight Kirkland.
Vodka.
You're really hot already, Karl. But so don't scream into the microphone like that. Also, don't breathe into the microphone. And the amount of times I have to edit out Karl's fucking... This is what he does. I have to fucking bring down the goddamn volume so you people don't have to hear Karl's booger whistles. But yeah, I feel like I can tell when we haven't done a podcast in a couple weeks.
Colin, let us know that you're not wearing shoes right now. Colin, it's for our
this is for users.
Fetishize us. Oh,
I'm not taking off my socks, dude. My feet are
dude.
fucked
Everybody
up.
wants to see the toes.
My feet are
Everybody
fucked.
wants to see what everyone's talking about.
Yeah, that's probably... I don't have too many insecurities about, like, my physical appearance, but holy shit, do I not like people looking at my feet. My feet are fucking gross.
For our audio-only listeners, David's feet are bleeding through his socks right now. His toenails are scratching against my leg.
Yeah. No, my feet are just fucking gross. My dad says I have hobbit feet because they're, like, really wide.
Yeah.
Well, amongst other gross aspects. I just fuck you.
No,
my feet
fine.
are gross.
They're not that big of a... It's not that bad.
But Karl makes fun of me because you can't really see it, but like I'll go like this on the ground, like I'll bend my toes back and I'll put my toes down like I'm a ballerina kind of, but like ballerinas go like on the point. I don't know. I'll go like
David fucking does with his toes what apes do with their fucking knuckles when they walk.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's my feet, and that's my fucking thing.
We'll touch base on that again in a couple episodes. What were you gonna say though? You can tell when we don't do a podcast because we get stupid.
Yeah, I just feel off. I don't feel loose. Yeah, go ahead, crack that other can of alcohol that you yeah. Just so everybody knows, it's 1:00 in the afternoon. Just saying.
Big fucking deal.
Just
Fuck
saying.
You.
Karl with the Kirkland
like you
vodka.
haven't woken up and just been so shaky.
Everybody gets the shakes
that you can't even function without a high noon.
Yeah, dude. So by the time this episode comes out, I'll have announced it, but I finished a song really fast this past couple days, and I'm pretty proud of myself. Usually my process takes fucking months, even a year at times to finish a song, but I wrote this song back in fucking February, maybe January, and I finished it the other day. In reality, I probably finished the song in like 6 to 8 sessions, which is, for me, that's like a personal record. That's the fastest I've ever finished a song. So yeah, I've been feeling pretty good about it. I've talked about this on the podcast before, how I hate the songs that I'm putting out by the time they're out, right? Like, I like the songs, but I've heard them a bajillion times. So by the time they're out, I'm like, I can't listen to this song anymore. Not this song, because the past week I've listened to it a million times, but I haven't put the time in like I did with the others. Now, it is really scary, because usually I sit with these songs for a really long time, and I'm like positive that that's what I want it to sound like. Mm-hmm. But this one, I don't know. I got a little reckless. I got to be honest. There was a moment where I started feeling like, oh, maybe I should redo that one vocal part. And I told myself, it's like, you know what? I liked it yesterday. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I just didn't listen to it again at all. And I just sent it off to be mixed. Karl's not mixing this one either.
Yeah.
It's going elsewhere. To my boy Chance. We're gonna see what that's like. Getting it mixed by somebody else. How do you feel about that, Karl? You offended that I sent it to somebody else to get mixed?
Nah.
I think he's offended. Why not? You don't like my music enough to be offended about not mixing it?
No. But, it's yours. And you can do with it whatever you want.
I mostly didn't give it to you because
What an appropriate place to have this conversation publicly.
no, I didn't give it to you because I knew you weren't going to finish it in time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it wasn't like a Karl can't mix this song well enough. It was more like I need it next week.
Yeah.
Because I need to get this thing going.
How many times is he going to send it back and forth with you? Did you guys discuss like a
what, like thing? How many edits I get for the price point?
Yeah.
No, we didn't. It's just he'll just do it until I like it.
Hear that, Chance?
I mean,
unless fucking keep going until David loves every aspect of it.
If I'm being honest, like I got it to a point already where I like it, and it doesn't need. It just needs to be cleaned up. It doesn't need a lot of stuff, So I don't see the editing process going very long. Although I didn't bounce any of the. I didn't bounce any effects. The only thing I had on there was like a little bit of reverb, but I wasn't married to the reverb anyway. So we'll see what Chance does, how much reverb he adds. But like that's such a quick fix. Like, hey, more reverb on the vocal. Hey, less reverb on the vocal. So I don't think it's going to take too many edits. Really pulling back the fucking hood here. This is how it's done, kids.
Yeah. It'll be cool. I mean, it's it's good to get into it's better to be in the habit of like trying to finish songs that way, I think. Just cuz it's more of like a stream of consciousness thing, and then you can always be creative. It's good to like keep moving forward. You get really bogged down working on songs for too long, and then you get to a point where you just want to make new things because that's the exciting part. So it keeps it exciting if you're able to get things recorded quicker.
I also think I just need to learn. I'm trying to learn how to trust my instincts as an artist. Here's a real deep one for you. I mean, I've been a musician, whatever, like pretty much my whole life. I mean, you and I have played in bands together since we were in high school, but I didn't start writing and recording my own music until, like 2017, something like that. I mean, that was a long time ago. It's 2023.
Yes.
How many years is that? Do the math real quick.
4
years? 5 years?
6 years.
6 years, right? Jeez, 6 years. But when I first started learning how to write and record my own music, like I was just a drummer. I didn't play guitar. I didn't know jack fucking shit about music theory. I still don't really know a ton of theory or anything like that. But I don't know. It took me a while to feel confident in my songwriting. Even though I've been putting music out, like if you look at my Spotify, I think the first song I put out is in 2017. I've been like kind of just throwing stuff out as I'm learning. So it's been a very like trial and error process. But it took me a minute to really start to feel pretty confident in my decisions. Like I would always second guess myself, like, I like this song, but maybe I just like it because like I don't know enough about music to recognize like what is good songwriting. And those were legitimate thoughts that I would have. And now I don't give a fuck anymore. Now I got to a point now where I feel I know enough about fucking music to make good music. I have a lot more confidence now in myself where I'm just like, yeah, this is the shit that I like and I think it's fucking good and no one can take that away from me. I no longer, sometimes I do, but I no longer really second guess myself where I'm like, is this good? Are people going to like if I'm, at least with this song, like if I'm thinking it's good, that's all I can ask for. You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yes.
What are you doing over there? Fucking.
I'm waiting for you to fucking get your thoughts out, dog. I'm trying to not interrupt you or anything.
I don't even fucking know what I'm saying. Karl's got me. Karl's pouring fucking Kirkland vodka into my Celsius. So now I'm hammered. I don't know, Karl. Fucking jump in.
What? I don't know.
Say some shit. I'm over here spilling my guts. to the beautiful people of the internet. And you're... The fuck is he holding up?
Oh, our fucking Phyllis, right? It's Phyllis. Our fucking somebody's the title to their car got sent to our house. It's like Colin's like, open it. I was like, of all the fucking mail that you could open and get away with because nobody gives a shit about it, the one that's gonna send you right to prison is opening up somebody's fucking title to their car. But I don't know. On that topic of your song, what are we talking about? Your fucking confidence and your fucking music knowledge and shit. I think
yes.
I think you're at a good point as well, David.
Fucking
I think
Christ.
you've learned enough about
Does anyone else feel like
music theory in the last 6 years to
fucking Christ, man.
get your shit going?
This podcast is so fun when I have no fucking back and forth. When this is ping pong, Carl.
Well, you're just going and going.
Because
you didn't even fucking take a breath.
yeah, I gotta learn how to fucking not do that. But yeah, all right, fine. I'll keep going because you're not gonna give me anything here. Here goes. Here's the David show. Yeah, I didn't have the confidence to like put songs out really quickly because I felt like I needed to double check and triple check and bounce it off people and like. I mean, how many times have I sent you a song? I'm like, you got to listen to this. You're like, yeah, I've heard it. And I'm like, no, you got to listen to it again. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who cares? If I like it, that's all. Because not everyone's going to like your music, no matter what, you know? So.
Specifically, you just have to. I don't know. It's almost kind of like things work backwards, where it's like the longer you work on something, the less. Not the less you like it, but the less excited you get about it.
But I also think you need to do that.
I think there's like not so much that people can tell that you're not confident with it, but it's almost kind of like, I don't know. It's like the fucking ether, the universe, the energy that you put out is just felt. It's almost like if you are bogged down by something because you've been working on it for too long, that you kind of set yourself up to be in a worse position when it comes to like trying to promote it or being excited about it or seeming like you're excited about it because
I don't know though, because when I put out With You, I'd been working on With You for fucking a year and a half, and I was fucking sick of hearing that song, and then working on the promo stuff like kind of reinvigorated me into like liking the song.
Really? You seemed fucking pissed off every single time you had to record something for it.
Yeah, because fucking recording videos is hard, but it wasn't the song's fault.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
The fucking video's fault, or the iPhone camera that I have that sucks, and I have to fucking redo because it's fucking blown out because I don't know how to set up a goddamn camera.
C'est la vie, am I right?
What's that mean?
As is life. Or so is life. You know?
Yeah. I fucking know.
Jeez, man.
What?
Why are you so angry?
I don't know, because, I don't know. I don't know, Carl. Why am I angry? Let's break it down. Number one, a constant feeling like I'm not doing enough. Two,
David hears his own voice shouting at him fucking 24 hours a day.
Let's talk about that. How often do you get down on yourself for not working hard enough?
Let's not talk about that.
Let's talk about that. Because you just made me go on a rant and didn't stop me from spilling my guts. So it's your turn. How often do you lie awake at night and go, I wasted today. What am I doing? Am I really worthy of what I say I'm supposed to do in life? How many times do you have those thoughts?
Doesn't really happen at night. I'm usually so exhausted from doing it for the entirety of me being awake that usually when I get in bed, I just fall right asleep. You know?
The struggles of being a fucking creative. Am I right, Carl?
Yeah. dude.
Is that 25? Oh, no. Never mind. Sorry. I was looking at something else. Yeah. I wonder if other people have those thoughts. No, they definitely do. Go fuck yourself. They 100% do.
Yeah.
Anybody who's trying to be a creative person is gonna have a fucking existential crisis from time to time. I mean, I'm feeling really
every day.
Yeah, or every day. I'm feeling really confident right now, but I'm sure when in fucking 2 weeks, I'm gonna be like, God, fucking damn it.
Yeah, whoa.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's moving. The plant. Colin's moving the plant.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, what are the deep? When was last? What did you talk about with your therapist last time? We don't have to keep doing this.
I don't know. I might get a referral for a psychiatrist so I can get medicated. I've never been medicated before.
Really?
Never. I've been people.
Do you actually want to talk about this on the podcast?
Incrementally throughout my entire life, people have been like, "Do you take any medication?" And I think that they're like trying to like hint, nudge, nudge.
We don't actually have to talk about this on the podcast.
ADHD has been a
ADHD,
big one,
ADHD.
Well, that it's like any medication, But I've stayed away from it for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But now you're ready to get drugged up.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna ask some trusted folk how their experiences with it were. Make an educated decision.
Would you let's say it fixed 90% of any mental issues you have, but you made the worst fucking music ever.
Yeah, that's kind of the fucking that's my exact kind of thought process. Is
what if you start making that dude who he's on Instagram.
Oh, you're talking about
he's
Bryce?
like, yo, you ever met a
Bryce?
girl? You
It's
ever met a no? You know that guy I'm talking about? He's like, you ever met a girl who's like really short, but she's kind of got a big attitude?
His name's like
short girl, big attitude.
Yeah, his name's
that
like
fucking guy.
Bryce Walnut or something.
Shout out to you, Bryce Walnut. I mean, good for you, dude. Fucking get your money. Fucking, he's got a lot of followers on Instagram. I'm sure he's got his fucking career, but I personally fucking
Spotify.
Just,
oh, it's Bryce Savage is his name.
Yeah, Bryce Walnut.
Bruce Walnut is his name.
Bruce Walnut. All right, so
dude, he's got fucking 650,000 monthly listeners, and if you go through his fucking Spotify, he just has for the last 3 years just 90 individual singles. And all of them pretty much are the same album art, just a little bit different in like color and tone.
He's gearing up for for a big album release with 198 songs.
Yeah.
So you start making music like that, but you're all fixed otherwise. Would you take it?
I mean,
because the question really boils down to, why do you make music? Because if the answer is like making music makes me happy and like gives me something to pursue, so it's like, and making music like alleviates the stressors and the depression of life. But if that's the reason you go for music, then you wouldn't need to be a musician because the drugs would have fixed it already. So the question is, why do you make the music that you do, Karl?
Just so everybody knows, David's point is that if what you say you love actually makes you happy, then you wouldn't need any sort of antidepressants or anything, or therapy or anything like that.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
You should be good enough, and if you need medication, you're a weak human. That's what David's saying.
Hey, listen, man. I'm the top G. Fuck, this is a
You're
weird
only
episode.
depressed because you can't bench enough, and you
dude,
make good enough music.
If everybody who was just depressed went to the gym a little bit more and stopped being such a pussy, and
yeah,
maybe started using more smelling salts.
If you could just bench 225, maybe you'd be able to smile every once in a while.
Yeah,
it's
pretty hard to be sad when you're in the middle of a 400-pound deadlift. When you're about to shit your pants.
What was the question? Oh, if antidepressants would fix all my problems, but I made music like Bruce Walnut, would I be happy? I think
not you. Okay. Because if you like switched and you wanted to make Bruce Walnut music, you'd probably just take it because you would want to make Bruce Walnut music. But you wanted to make the music that you're making right now, but for some reason, whenever you wrote anything, it just started sounding like Bruce Walnut?
I guess it's kind of like an ignorance is bliss sort of thing. Because if I was happy, I probably wouldn't have any qualms with Bruce Walnut music. You know?
No. That's what I'm saying. You would have a qualm with it.
You'd be frustrated.
You'd be frustrated with it, but you'd be happy. But in every other aspect of your life, the only thing you're not gonna be like fucked up about it. You just be like, damn, dude, like another Bruce Walnut song. I wanted to write Kevin Parker music, but Bruce Walnut today.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that. God, I don't know.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. So why do you make music, Karl?
I don't know.
You don't?
Because it's nice. Because I like it. I don't really have like a fucking motivational answer to that question.
I don't need a motivational answer. Yeah, like you like it. Like what do you like about it?
I don't know. It's fucking interesting and fun. I don't know. It's like what I like to do. I don't really have a in-depth reason as to why I like it. I just do.
No, like what do you like about it? Like do you like the recording process? Is it fun to get lost in the recording process? Do you like expressing yourself through lyrics? Do you like finding a new sound that never existed before? Do you like being on stage? What aspects do you like?
I don't know. Well, I haven't really done my own shit on stage. Being on stage has always been fun whenever we've played, like since we were kids, in the opportunities we've had to perform. It's always been fun, so I like that. It's just like fucking experimenting with shit. It was really fun. Recording and producing and shit like that.
So you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking, like, you see videos for all of you fucking other nerdy little people out there like me. We're gonna die soon.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Hold on. Let's just fucking stop it and start it again.
You want to do a whole new episode?
Let's just keep going for a little bit.
Should we do an hour episode?
Sure.
I kind of would rather just do 2 episodes.
Well, all right.
Let's see. I'm going to pause it, and we'll see if this is the same episode or not. Okay.